Alright guys, what I've done so far is take off these two chains, put my pipe on my ratchet to take slack off, took the belt off. And so now, we go to the other side, remove these two, and we gotta remove this hanger. Hopefully we can pop it up, pull the deck out. We gotta remove the rest of the belt first. Kids are playing with my sockets, but it's keeping them busy, so. So guys, what I'm doing, the reason why I took the deck off, is this middle pulley, the frame covers it so you can't access it very good. And I have a brand new pulley, which is somewhere, I think it's inside. And I'm gonna try to put my impact wrench on here and replace this pulley because can't never get it perfect like it was again. So I'm gonna put a brand new one right here because I'm getting a lot of deck wobble right here, and I think it's because I'm not being able to get this back perfect again. Even though you pound it down and try to get it close, I don't think you can get it perfect. So I'm gonna try to replace this pulley, take off this grease fitting, and then hopefully my impact wrench is strong enough to take off this bolt right here and then put the new pulley on. So let's work on that. Alright guys, so what I end up having to do, I end up having to loosen my, for the tension for the spring, I end up having to loosen up my loop here, because it just kept holding too much pressure against it and I couldn't get this off. But once I loosened up that pressure on that spring, I was able to get this off with no problem. So it's off. I'm going to clean all that stuff out of the way, put the new one on. Guys, remember that those pulleys, they are notched, so they only go on one spot, which actually is great because it helps you out when you go in to take it off with your impact wrench, because it just does, because it doesn't just spin on that shaft. It has like a little notch with like a little insert, like a little metal, like a little pill square thing that you like drop in there, or that you like put in there. And then we put the pulley on. So we got the new pulley on there. Me and Amy got on each side, and I freed the hydros on both sides, and we picked up the mower frame and put it over this. Now we gotta hook everything back up. everyone, check this out. I got some 11 by 4-5 flat free tires. I ordered these on eBay. They're 40 bucks each. You see, it comes with all the inserts, so it can accept 3/4 or I believe 1/2 inch. See what I mean? If you have a smaller one, you can change out the inserts. Pretty sweet, actually. Pretty awesome. Because as you can see, that's another thing I need to upgrade on this mower. Because look at this. The other, like, let me see. I don't know if you can see it. It's bulging out bad right here. Maybe because of the light. Look at this angle. Like, it almost scrubs the inside of this fork because it's so sticking out so bad. And that's just, there's 2 spots on here, and those are bound to blow out sometime soon. And the tires are just old and have a lot of hours. So I wanted to put these flat free ones instead of, stay outside for now. Okay?
Use your old ones.
Instead of replacing the front ones with rubber tires, I want to do flat free, right? One less thing you have to worry about.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain.
Alright guys, so I got this collar, trying to use the old bearings, got this collar out a little bit, and then as you can see where I was hitting it, well, I didn't do that big old ditch. I think it might just be made like that. But anyway, I was trying to tap it out by sticking the screwdriver through the wheel, but don't do that because without knowing it, I was actually tapping on the edge of this. And so I separated this out too far, and then these just fall out because see, this is separated now. And so now I'm gonna need to, I think it's just 2 of these just sitting in there. See, yep, this one just fall out. You know, got 1,000 hours, so even though I keep it greased every 25 hours, which I have not recently because I knew I was going to switch these wheels and I don't want it to be a super mess, but it does have some flat spots on here, you see. But man, that's a bummer because now I'm not going to be able, even if I try to like bend this back with the hammer, it's not going to be right. So now I'm gonna have to go on my parts manual, you know, for the Snapper Pro and order a couple more of these bearings, I guess, which it wouldn't be bad to have new bearings in there anyway, but I don't know if they come in a set or what. But
Grind, I could change in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win in life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light.
Alright guys, so some semi good news. The way this wheel is designed, only one is gonna fit in there anyway. Only one set of bearing, which is why I'm super glad I tried it. Only one set's gonna fit in there. And then maybe I could pull those inserts or use some of the extra inserts that come with it and put it on the sides to take up some of the slack. The wheel's the same width, but the rim is skinnier. So I want to put something so it's not, you know what I mean? You see it's too far. Like the wheel would hit right here before the bottom hits. I bet that's why they give you these right here. That's why they give you these plastic things. They get to take up space. So that's awesome. I'll probably use both these big ones, possibly even this one. Again, these come with it. These come with them. They're right in here. You know, I paid 40 bucks each for these on eBay. Pretty sweet. So I think if I do like that, so I think I'll be able to make it work with just one bearing. So I got to try to get the bearing out of one of these out of the other wheel. But I guess even if I damage it, one of the bearings, it's okay. So you can only fit one in there anyway. So let's keep working on getting it together.
Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? Supposed to feel. How's it supposed to feel?
Alright guys, with those spacers that comes with it, it worked out. Check it out. I got just a little bit of slot, but you need just a little bit. But it's pretty tight, pretty snug. You know, I just got to put some grease in there. But looks great. So I'll do the same thing on the other side, get the bearings out. I used both the skinny and the wide spacer there. And the hardest part is getting that washer right there against the wall because it tries to fall when you're trying to put the bolt in there. But you don't want this plastic resting against the metal because it'll just eat it up. You need that metal washer. Both sides right there. So I'm pretty excited about these. These will be great. You know? No more worrying about air, and I'm a pretty fan of that. They're even I didn't even care really what color rims they were because I could just paint them or whatever, but they even came gray, and the snapper wheels are gray anyway, so pretty sweet. We just gotta get the other one on, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
They wanna sing my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go daily, pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Alright guys, out here working on the mower, listening to the Lawn Care Life in Missouri podcast, so y'all check that out. So this wheel, I successfully got that collar off without damaging the bearings. You just can't go through the inside, you can't do that. You gotta start out with a small chisel and then go up to a little bit fatter one so you can separate it more and more. I did that, and then eventually I was able to grab on the collar with the pliers. And so that way I didn't damage, you know, the bearing. So the other bearing is not damaged. So yeah, so all I gotta do is put some grease in these things and they look great. I like that. I won't have to worry about what tire pressure are they on the front or any of that stuff anymore. I put new ball joints on my truck, and so I'm getting it aligned now at the shop. It's so weird to see your truck driving away. They just we're driving it around to test it. And look at these tires. They're no good. Even the little bit of grip that's still on there, it's very, very minimal. So these things just slide all over. So we're getting our new tires put on. Now, what happened here was they thought the mower tires didn't come in, and it turns out this big truck pulled up, and I went and looked, and they were sitting there in the back of the delivery truck like their tire delivery for the day. So that was awesome. And here's some footage of it about to get the tire swap. Boom, look at these tires. Look at these are the Hercules TerraTrack. Hercules, like the car tire brand. They're called TerraTrack Turf. They kind of look like the ones that are on like a Bobcat mower or something like that, as you can see, but they look great, and very, very excited about them.